we have Manish Raj Singhania, who is the president of Federation of Automobiles Dealers Association of India, joining us now to discuss the numbers that we got just a while back when it comes to retail sales in the month of November. Mr. Singhania, good afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining us. Well, you know, we were having a conversation with the management of Maruti and Aisha today, who said that yes, while demand is going up, these higher sales are coming on the back of huge discounts, and that is something that they are worried about. What's your take? Do you expect discounting to continue or in fact increase from current levels?
So yes, definitely the schemes and discounts would definitely increase as the supplies are also increasing from the manufacturer side. And there are models which are kind of slow moving and medium moving, and there are models which are heavily booked with the auto dealers. So, and December being an year-changing month, last month of this year, obviously passenger car dealers normally don't tend to carry forward the stocks of this financial year in the next year. So schemes have definitely increased for this month. And apart from that, all the OEMs, most of the OEMs have announced a price hike in January. So that's a very attractive scheme for the consumers right now for the December month. And it's kind of after post-COVID, it's after a long time, consumers would be having a good hefty discounts in a lot of models of their choices for the December month. So it's a good time to buy their choice of product in December month with the increase, with the advent of price increase and the attractive schemes being given by the manufacturers.
Okay, all right. So you expect discounting to continue. This time around, this high number that we saw in the month of November was also led by the festive season. You spoke about a wedding season also that led to these higher sales. What is the outlook? You stay cautiously optimistic. That's what you say in your release. What is causing this caution?
So, yes, though we are very much, the numbers are showing very good, but we can also see stocks also building up with the dealers. And the right model combination are still not available with the dealers. We just saw the order book of passenger vehicles close to around 8 lakh available with various OEMs. So they need to really supply the right combination, right variant to the dealers so that we can address the requirement of the customers. And though festives has been good and the wedding season has been good, and we are expecting that rural market is also reviving, and we are also seeing with the crops harvest money coming in the hands of the farmers, the rural market should be positive. So for a continuity, though festive has been good and November has been good, for a continuity we see that that continuity should be for a minimum 3 to 4 months to completely and confidently say yes, the market is doing well for the two-wheelers as well as passenger car dealers, especially in the entry-level segments, both in two-wheeler and four-wheeler. We could see the stress there, but overall sales has been good. So that means till now they have been performing good. And with in the coming 2-3 months, if they continue to do so, then we can confidently say yes, the market of retail industry has totally revived or will continue to do well in the rural market. Q4 is also normally the best month, best quarter for the auto retail industry. So keeping finger crossed and hoping that market continues to perform this way. That has been the performance in November.
1.5% has been the growth over 2019. That is the pre-COVID period. A ballpark figure, what kind of industry growth are we expecting this year?
So on a total, I should say it would be in a positive side, definitely. Passenger car has been performing very, very good. In two-wheeler, we could see growth happening from the month of August. Not before that, two-wheeler segments and dealers were under stress. Passenger car has been doing good on a month-to-month basis, on a year-to-year basis also. And we are very confident passenger car would be registering all-time high figures for this financial year. And two-wheeler industry should also be on a positive side this financial year.
Okay, so 1.5% is expected or could be higher than that as well for the industry.
Yeah, definitely. Q4, as I already said, it's the best quarter normally the best quarter for the auto industry. So expectations are there.
Okay. And you spoke about inventories as well. Are they at a higher level? What are the inventory days currently?
So till now, we are okay with the inventories. Both with two-wheelers and passenger car, the inventory is close to 30-35 days. In fact, in two-wheelers, the inventory has gone down. The supplies were much less than compared to retails. So there was a correction in inventory levels in two-wheelers, and obviously the month also went good. So the inventory level is at a comfort level. But the right mix of models is to be ensured at the dealer's end, and that will also ensure that the consumer gets the right model at the right time, because we can still see a lot of news and a lot of models in high waiting period to 6 months, 1 year. Such kind of things should be navigated through, and their requirement should be promptly addressed by the OEMs.
Okay. Mr. Singhania, I also wanted to understand the supply side situation, because the management of Maruti did tell us today that yes, production is around 95% of the level seen earlier, but 5% is still impacted because of semiconductor issues or because of shortage of one or the other component for any model, so to say. Is that a big trouble still for the auto industry? And if that continues, do you think that will impact the supply chain going forward?
So right now, the OEMs have been able to kind of navigate through the semiconductor and various component supply issues quite well, and they have been regularly increasing the supplies of the vehicle. But yes, a couple of manufacturers for the December months have shown worry for the supply of various components or semiconductor for the December month. The heavy order books clearly shows the demand by the consumer is much higher than what manufacturers are able to give. So they need to really address all this heavy demands and heavily booked products, so that dealers can deliver the products. I mean, like within a limited waiting period, maybe 3-4 months is a decent waiting period for now. But anything above that is quite, it's a disappointment for the customers.
All right. Thanks very much for that. Appreciate you joining in, sir. Good getting some of that perspective. Sunil Subramaniam is now joining, and let's just sort of